Today, let's talk a little plosives.
The School of Podcasting with Dave Jackson.
Hey, I'm Dave Jackson from the School of Podcasting.com, where I help you plan, launch, grow, and, monetize your podcast. And we can work really, really hard on creating great content and completely just when we deliver it with plosives. What the heck is a plosive? We call them popping P's, popping B's, H's, F's, K's, whatever it is. And this is an easy way to find out if you have a plosive problem. And there are a couple different, I say happy peanut butter. That's a good one. My buddy Bandrew over at Bandrew Says, please bring pizza pronto. And what's a plosive? Let me see if I can get one to p. What it is, if you put your hand in front of your mouth and say, happy peanut butter, you're going to feel a bunch of air. Please bring pizza pronto. And so what a lot of people do is they get a microphone and there's a thing called the proximity effect. Now notice how I said proximity. You kind of learn after a while on certain syllables to not talk directly into the microphone. And so if I go here and say, please bring pizza, there was a good one. That pizza, now I'm doing that on purpose now, but those sound horrible. And so you don't talk directly into the microphone typically. What I do is I just say, point it at the corner of your mouth. If you look at Howard Stern, he actually has his microphone almost not pointing at him at all. He is talking directly across from it. I do the point it at my corner of my mouth, talk across it. Now I am leaving the door open there for plosives. You're going to have a lot less plosives when you do this, but obviously if I look at something on my screen and say, please bring, oh, there was a good one. I'm going to leave these in here. Please bring pizza pronto. That's not going to work. So what you want to do is, number one, just talk into the microphone. There's no way to set this up because your mouth is different than mine. It might be bigger, smaller, whatever. Maybe I talk louder and there's more wind because that's what's causing this. So what you want to do is, and sometimes with some microphones, like if I get back here and you can still hear me because I'm talking louder, but I don't have as much bass like I do when I'm here right up on the microphone. But if I do this now and say happy peanut butter, now that one, see, it's kind of weird after a while. You get used to backing off on some consonants. And the only way you're going to know to do that is by doing it. It's a thing called practice. Keep in mind, you do not have to release everything you record. And I've got a guitar back there. And when I first started, I played a lot in the basement to nobody. And that's kind of what you got to do. Just, I don't know, read the newspaper. What's a newspaper? How old am I? Read something, read a Kindle into a microphone and see how many plosives you get. Just get practice with this. But here's the thing you want to do. If you're worried about, hey, I don't like the way my mic sounds back here, what you do is you say, hey, this is me about, 7 inches away or 7 fingers away from the microphone. This is the microphone where it's pointed directly at my nose. This is the microphone at about 10 o'clock. This is the microphone directly in front of me. Please bring pizza pronto. This is the microphone pointing from the bottom up. I'm now talking across it like that. And then what you do is you vote with your ears. And so there is a part of podcasting that you just have to get used to just playing. When it comes to software, when it comes to new hardware, whatever you're doing, there's going to be a time when you just have to play. But the bottom line is you could have the best content and really mess it up. And now we couldn't have a video about plosives without talking about the illustrious Blue Yeti. Now, what's great about this microphone is it doesn't sound bad when you use it properly. I think it's overpriced, but the problem is there is a switch on the back that enables you to pick up from just the front. And by the way, you do not talk into this microphone like this. If you see a podcast consultant and they're on the front page talking like this, you don't want that person. You talk into actually almost the blue logo here. But this can pick up in any direction. So if you're using this microphone, you want to take it out of the stand because when I put it on my desk, that's a good 1.5 feet away. And I want it about 3 fingers away. So get yourself a stand, get yourself a windscreen that will go between here, and then point the microphone again at the corner of your mouth. And you can get a Blue Yeti to sound decent. I just don't recommend it because sometimes you have to have certain special items to work with this shaped microphone. So not my favorite microphone. I really like the Samson Q2U. You can ruin your content with plosives because nobody wants to hear that. And there are plenty of other shows that, well, don't have them. How do you not do them? Practice, practice, practice. I can help you with that. Come visit me, schoolofpodcasting.com/YouTube. Use the coupon code YouTube, and I will see you on the inside. And now it's time for the traditional, smash bell, ring, subscribe, all that stuff. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.